Hey everybody, and welcome to chili garlic sauce. 15 minutes to flavor. I'm not joking. That's how long it takes. So, we are starting with a blender, and here are your ingredients. Don't worry. If you can't read them all in the next 10 seconds, then I am going to put the recipe in the description box, so no worries. So, I am using roasted red peppers instead of red jalapenos. Why? Because I can't find any red jalapenos, and roasted red peppers give it just a little bit more flavor, and we all know how much I love flavor. So we're gonna put in some salt, 2 teaspoons, even though you only see me putting in one, and 1 teaspoon of sugar. Why? It balances it out. Now, to make up for the non-jalapeno-iness, we are using 2 teaspoons of red pepper flake. Trust me, it makes it plenty spicy enough. And yeah, so, ooh, see me move my little blue squidgy thing over there? I was trying to open the jar of peppers and I couldn't do it, so I had to go bug Jeff while he just got out of the shower. Anyway, a third of a cup of white vinegar. You can use apple cider vinegar, you can use rice wine vinegar, but just plain white vinegar is fine, and everybody has it around the house. Actually, all of this stuff most people have are sitting around the house. Look at that giant glob of garlic that I'm putting in there. Yes, that's about half a cup of minced garlic. If you don't have minced garlic, then just chuck about 3 entire heads of garlic in there. Trust me, it's worth it. Now, blend. We're blending. See? Blend, blend, blend. Blending is the secret. Name that movie. So after about, just a few seconds of blending, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take it out about a quarter to a third of a cup of the chunky bits. Okay. And once you do that, you're going to, yeah, put the blender back together. By the way, shout out to my toaster sitting there in the background supporting. Um, so you're just going to blend it up. You're going to blend it until it gets darn near completely liquidy. And while you're doing that, you can see that I've opened the dishwasher. So while it's blending, clean up your mess. It's the best thing to do. Clean as you go. That way you don't have to worry about it later. Ah, so we're blending. Blend, blend, blend. It's very exciting watching the blender go around, isn't it? I think so. See all the little red pepper flakes shooting up every once in a while. I probably could have edited this out, but it's kind of zen watching the blender. All right, so it's done. Woo! Liquidy. Shake, shake, shake. My horrible nails. See? Look, liquid. So after you get that to the liquid stage, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to strain out the liquidy parts into a bowl. There is a bowl sitting underneath the strainer. Trust me, I am not just draining it into the sink. So you're going to want to kind of zhuzh it around here. I've just got my, tiny whisk and getting all the liquid into the bowl and leaving chunky bits in the colander. And what this is going to do is it's going to allow for the liquid to, you know, really come together, but leaving you chunky bits, just like is a signature thing of chili garlic sauce. Now, you'll notice that this is not as thick when it's done as chili garlic paste. Big difference. Chili garlic paste is a buttload thicker. This is a sauce. Oh, you guys, check this out. This is the I don't feel like using the tripod moment. So we're putting a teaspoon of cornstarch in. Yeah, see, the skill. My God. So you're going to add a teaspoon of cornstarch with about a tablespoon of water and mix it together to make a slurry. We're going to use this later on to thicken the sauce. Not like super thick, but thick enough to make a difference. Uh, so there's a towel. Whoop, look, it's a pan. Well used if you're looking at it closely enough. So put your liquid into the pan, and once you get all of the liquidy stuff out of the bowl, isn't that a pretty color? Wow, man, that is a pretty color. Anyway, once you get all of it out of the bowl, set your stove to medium high and add your chunky bits and let this come to a boil. So you're gonna stir it up. Look, stirring ASMR. We're stirring. It's my tiny whisk. I love my tiny whisk. It's probably one of the best kitchen tools I have ever owned. Tiny whisk. It's, you know. So you can see here that it's starting to come to a boil. It's starting to, yeah, starting to get, see, you're going to add your cornstarch slurry here. I almost said flurry, like it's a Dairy Queen thing. Anyway, um, you're going to add your cornstarch slurry here in just a minute once it comes to a boil. What I'm doing right now is making sure that there's no big, huge, massive chunky bits in there. So here we are, we're adding the cornstarch. Now, if you've ever made a slurry before, you know that cornstarch and water don't necessarily get along. They kind of do, but not really. It's sort of like a junior high school dance, guys on one side, girls on the other. So you might have to, stir it up a little bit more before you put it in, and then mix it all together and make sure that the cornstarch is in there really good. Now, most people know that cornstarch does not come to its thickest capabilities until it comes to a boil. So you want to make sure that after you get the cornstarch in there, you let it come back to a boil. And I stir mine periodically because A, I don't want it to burn to the bottom of the pan, and B, I just want to make sure that everything is mixed up completely and all of those flavors have an opportunity to, get together. So be careful, taste it. If you want to add something, if it needs more garlic, if it needs more chili flake, if it needs more salt, you know, taste it real quick. See, this actually turned out pretty well for me. I hit it on the first shot, so which is great. I like a little more garlic in mine than most sambal has, generally speaking. So once it's done, turn off the burner, take it off the heat, cover it up, and let it cool completely. Okay? And once it's cool, you're going to put it into an airtight container. I have a leftover takeout container from a Chinese food place. Look at that. See what I'm talking about? It's a little bit looser of a consistency than the chili garlic paste. Well, yeah, it's a sauce. So you can put it in here, slap a lid on it, store it in your fridge for up to a month, if it lasts that long, if you don't eat it all first. But that's it, guys. Thanks so much for being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Take care. Cheers.